you are an ethical dog breeder and you're not using Instagram or you're only posting occasionally, you could be missing one of the easiest ways to build trust with future puppy buyers. Today, I'll explain why Instagram has become one of the most important marketing tools for ethical breeders. Not the only one, but it's an important component. What buyers are looking for when they visit your profile, and a few simple things you can do to make your account work harder for your breeding program. If you haven't met me yet, hi, I'm Dr. Amy, the founder of The Breeder Connection. I'm also a French Bulldog breeder, so I understand the unique challenges ethical breeders face when trying to market their programs. I also have a PhD and over 18 years of experience in consumer neuroscience and marketing research, studying how people make decisions and what builds trust with consumers. My goal is to help responsible breeders build trust, increase visibility, break through the clutter, and attract qualified puppy buyers. So let's talk today about why Instagram matters. When people are looking for a puppy to date, they don't just visit websites, they don't just go to Google, they scroll. They click on everything about a breeder that they can find to learn more about that breeder, that program, and where their potential puppy's coming from. Instagram has become one of the first places buyers can go to get a feel for a breeder. They're looking beyond your available puppies, they're looking at you. They want to see how you raise your dogs, what your dogs are like. They want to see your puppies growing up. They want to learn more about your daily routines with your dogs, your facilities where you raise your dogs and your puppies, your personality, and how much you genuinely care about your dogs. Instagram gives buyers a window into your breeding program, and that transparency builds confidence in that process. Now let's think about how you would choose between two breeders. One breeder, for instance, has a website, a few photos, very little Instagram activity, but the other breeder has beautiful puppy photos that look professional, educational videos, updates from past litters, stories showing everyday life of their adult dogs and the environment in which they're being raised, examples of happy puppy families, and behind-the-scenes moments. Which breeder feels more trustworthy? Probably the second one. Instagram helps buyers answer questions they don't even know they're asking. Questions like, do these puppies look healthy? Do these dogs seem loved? Does this breeder seem knowledgeable? Would I enjoy working with this person? That's the power of visual storytelling. Instagram has the ability to help build trust. Research consistently shows that people trust familiar brands more than unfamiliar ones. Every time a prospective puppy buyer sees one of your posts, they're becoming a little more familiar with your breeding program. By the time they're ready to inquire, you're no longer a stranger. You feel like someone they already know. So Instagram is not just about getting likes, it's about building relationships before someone ever sends you a message. Every quality post reinforces your reputation and helps build that relationship. Examples of these types of posts might include health testing updates, puppy milestones, training tips, socialization activities, puppy pickup day, owner updates, educational content, your breeding philosophy. And over time, buyers begin to feel like they know you. And people are much more likely to buy from someone they know, like, and trust. That's exactly what Instagram helps you accomplish. It makes you feel more real. I do see breeders make some common mistakes with their Instagram profile and their posts. So here, let's go over a few of those mistakes. Mistake number one, only posting when puppies are available. Your account shouldn't disappear between litters. Some of your most valuable content has nothing to do with selling puppies. So let's see some examples. So here's an example of a French Bulldog breeder that's in Indiana. They have 1,000 followers. And we can immediately see lots of example pictures that are very well produced pictures of previous puppies, their adult dogs, their happy families. They do holiday themed updates. Here's an example of one of their dogs in a life jacket by the pool. See, that has nothing to do with a litter of puppies that they have available. This is just an example of behind the scenes footage showing you that their dogs are a part of their everyday life. And when you are in between litters posting pictures and videos of your adult dogs doing cute and funny things, it helps to keep people engaged and helps to continue to build that trust during an off season. Mistake number two I see breeders make with their Instagram profiles is posting only puppy photos. So of course buyers love puppies, everyone loves puppies, and they're super cute. But they also want to learn about your breeding program, about your health testing, nutrition, temperament, puppy development, and responsible breeding. Educational content like this helps build expertise and helps them know that you are someone that they can trust and go to with questions. Mistake number 3 that I often see breeders make with Instagram profiles is an incomplete profile. Your bio should quickly answer what breed you raise, where you're located, what makes your program different, and where buyers can learn more. So with the example I have pulled up, you can see quickly that they're located in Indiana. We have a link to their website. We can see in their bio that they are a self-proclaimed responsible French Bulldog breeder that are family raised in a loving home. They do breed standard health testing and testing for structure and temperament. So there's probably a little bit of expansion they could do to improve this, but at a very quick glance, a potential buyer would probably have a decent feeling about this breeder, and then they would continue to scroll and learn more. Mistake number 4 that I often see breeders make, and this is a big one, is poor quality photos. Instagram is a visual platform, and people will scroll if something is not stopping them and catching their eye. So I previously typed in French Bulldog puppies near me. Let's see if we can find some examples. Here's an example right here. If they're scrolling through and they're looking at photos and they see a photo like this one where the puppy is not looking at the camera, the lighting is not very good, it's blurry, this puppy could make a much more emotional connection with that buyer if there were just a few small changes made when they were doing this photo shoot. So you have to remember Instagram is a visual platform. You need to make sure your photos are clear, bright, and well composed to make your breeding program look more professional. Mistake number 5 that I see breeders make with their Instagram profile is never engaging. Instagram isn't a billboard. You're not just posting the content and leaving it and walking away. You need to make sure to engage with followers or potential followers, respond to their comments, answer their questions, celebrate with your puppy families. You can tag them in posts. If they tag you, you want to make sure and make comments. This is an opportunity for you to build relationships with people before you actually ever meet with them or work with them. If you only do one thing after watching this video, open your Instagram profile and imagine you're seeing it for the very first time. Ask yourself, would I trust this breeder? Does this profile look active? Would I understand what makes this breeding program special? And would I feel comfortable reaching out? If not, or if you're not sure how to answer that question, you can start by improving your bio, updating your profile photo, and committing to posting consistently, even just once or twice each week. Small improvements add up over time. I hope you found this helpful. Remember, Instagram isn't about becoming an influencer. It's about giving future puppy buyers confidence that they found the right breeder. Great breeding programs deserve great marketing. I want you to build trust, increase visibility, and that growth will follow. If you'd like more tips on marketing ethical breeding programs, be sure to subscribe. And if you'd like help improving your Instagram profile, website, or overall online presence, visit thebreederconnection.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.